I've had my Apple Watch Series 6 for just about 3 months. And in this video, I'm going to tell you what things I liked, what things I didn't like. And obviously at the end, I'm going to tell you whether it's worth the upgrade. Let's get to it. Okay, let's start with the feature that I like the most about my Apple Watch, and that is the charging. Apple indicated that you will be able to fully charge your watch from 0 up to 100 in an hour and 30 minutes. And they got it just about right. Hour 30, hour 15, obviously that'll depend on which wattage charger you're using, but they got it just about right. So that was really, really, really good. The other thing that I like, the screen is somewhat brighter. In the case of me coming from the Apple Watch Series 3, upgrading to the 6, it's increasingly higher. But if you're owner of an Apple Watch Series 4 or Series 5, it's almost a negligible difference. I love the edge-to-edge screen. As I just indicated, I came from the Apple Watch Series 3, so I didn't have an edge-to-edge screen on my watch. I like it. Things look a lot better now. I can see all the notifications a lot better. I didn't have to squint before, but it's nice to have those few inches or those few millimeters, because it's not even inches, for you to be able to see things just a little bit better. The chip is much faster than in the Series 3, so that is obviously an upgrade. They indicate that, from the Series 5 to the Series 6, it's a slight upgrade, so it's not that much, but you also get an upgrade if you go from the Series 5, for example, if you upgrade to the Series 6. The battery. Okay, here's one of the things that I had, let's just say it, I didn't like. In my type of use, I don't use this for exercise or anything like that. I have it literally as just a wearable accessory. I see notifications every now and then, not all the time I respond. I talk to Siri to ask for commands or something like that, but it's not something that's constant. And the issue that I had is that after 9, 10, maybe 11 hours of use of wearing it, it will go down from 100 down to 50-60%. So obviously that 2-day battery life, it could be, but it's probably not true if you're gonna wear it all the time. You'll eventually have to charge it at some point. But the fact that it charges from dead to 100 in an hour and 15 minutes, obviously it gives you that flexibility in order for you to be able to use it constantly. I started using the sleep tracking, but I stopped using it. That's one of the things I also didn't like. I actually even felt pressure using the sleep tracking because I wanted it to register and stuff like that. Then I just realized, this is mostly a gimmick. I don't need to know how many hours I sleep or anything like that. So eventually I just stopped using it for that. I think that it has to evolve somehow. I know that in the case of married couples, it's difficult for your watch, if you're not wearing it, to register exactly if you're sleeping or not. But I believe something has to be done because it's actually pretty uncomfortable wearing it too. The other thing, if you can see, I'm not using the solo loop, the braided solo loop, which is the one that I purchased with my watch. And there's a reason for that. It got dirty really fast. It took about 3 to 4 weeks. And obviously we're locked up, so it's not like I'm using it constantly. But 3 to 4 weeks, it got really dirty, the part that makes contact with desks, things like that. So I was able to clean it, but it doesn't look like it did when it came out of the box. So just save it for special occasions if you get one, or if not, make sure you get a dark color. I don't know if they have dark gray. I know they have black. So that's something for you to keep in mind. Definitely don't get it white. I don't know if they even have it, but don't get it in white. I mean, if in red it got dirty and it was noticeable, I mean, it's gonna take you about a week to get it completely messed up if you get it in white. The buying an Apple Watch Series 6 gave you 3 free months of Apple Fitness Plus. For those who know me, I'm not an exercise kind of person. And in the area where I have my Apple TV, I don't have a lot of space in order to be able to do any of the exercise which they say that don't require you using weights or anything like that. So I redeemed it. But I wasn't able to use it because of the space, of the lack of space that I have. I was able to see that you can actually see the pulse and other measurements from your watch on the screen. So, that's pretty good. So if you guys want to use it for that, I'm pretty sure it'll work just fine if you have the space for it. Finally, my verdict. If you have an Apple Watch Series 4 or 5, unless you need to have the blood oxygen level meter, don't get it. And actually, there's a lot of things out there that measure the blood oxygen that do a better job of this. The Apple Watch is not to track it precisely. It's more of for you to every now and then have the information available to you. So if it's just for that, there are other things and they're probably going to be less expensive. In my case, I purchased the Apple Watch Series 6 with a stainless steel case. It's not necessary for you to buy it with a stainless steel case. I didn't buy it just to say that I bought a more expensive one. I actually got it because the crystal that the display comes with is a sapphire crystal. And for those of you who don't know, the sapphire crystal is this second strongest crystal there is right after diamonds. So it's not like it's not gonna break, but like if you bump into a wall or something like that, it is gonna take the impact. And I've actually bumped into walls and I haven't seen a scratch on my display yet. So that's something for you to keep in mind. The titanium case also has a sapphire glass. So I didn't like the titanium one because it looked just like the basic one. And, if I was going to spend the extra money for the sapphire glass, I might as well go with one that actually looks different. And this one is actually less expensive than the titanium case. So you're going to pay even more to have something that, even though it has the sapphire glass, looks exactly like the basic version. If you have an Apple Watch Series 3 or older, yeah, you can go ahead and upgrade to the Apple Watch Series 6 if you need all the features. If not, the Apple Watch SE is a great watch. So it's an option that you have. If you come from a Series 4 or 5, unless you want to have the latest and greatest, or you need the blood oxygen level meter, you don't need it. And again, it's good to know information. It doesn't give you exact measurements. And even the ECG, it doesn't tell you exactly what your electrocardiogram reading is. It gives you an estimate. So it indicates that if you feel something, you should contact your doctor, but you should not go to your doctor with the results of the watch in order to use that as reference. So at the end of it, it's up to you guys what you want to do. If you're starting out, just get an Apple Watch SE. It has basically all the features, chip, and everything except the always-on display and the oxygen level reader. So it's a better option. It's a lot cheaper. If not, you can probably get a used Apple Watch Series 4 or 5. But at the end of it, I'm keeping mine, obviously. So it's up to you. It's always up to a personal preference. If you like this video, remember to press the like button right below me. Also, please consider subscribing and hitting that bell so you can get notified when we have new videos. Remember, we're available on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and obviously YouTube at J.R. Abrams Tech so you can get the latest in news and rumors about tech. Until next time.